Okay, well, I happened to find this dent here. I forgot about having it here. I'd already seen it. But this will go and explain the first in, last out technique. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go grab my hammer real quick and I'll keep talking. But first in, last out, same deal. This here, the bedside has gotten a scrape in it. You know, probably a log, twig, who knows. Don't really care. But it started here about where this second stud is. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my way backwards. This is where the dent ended. This is where whatever started hitting it pulled out, you know, whenever somebody realized, oh crap, I'm into it. So anyway, the reason why I have this stud here is this is a secondary dent due to pushing this in, and it has, you know, it also has a little bit of a dent and also a crown. Now, sometimes this works out great. Other times, you know, I got to do a little bit extra work. But, you know, a lot of guys, what they would do is they go and take a slide hammer, stick it on the stud, and, you know, this works too. Go and give it a couple little tugs. My only problem to that is it'll create a high spot if you're not careful. That's my main reason why I use the vice grips. And whenever I get down in here, I'll probably use the slide hammer. But just watch and learn. It's not rocket science with this stuff. I mean, it's just repetition. There's lots and lots of repetition to this business. And right here, you know, I might have a little divot. It's nothing major. We're going to see how it looks whenever I get everything off of it. Whether I need to weld more studs to it, or if a skim coat of filler along with some primer will work. You know, the guy that taught me how to do body work, he's a perfectionist. And I was very blessed to have somebody that was willing to teach me versus me going to tech school that I really didn't learn a whole lot. I learned how to properly primer bar. I had a very lazy teacher. He'd just go and turn us loose, and if you was breaking something, that's whenever he would step in. But other than that, he really didn't. He just turn you loose. The teacher that's there now, he is a pretty good teacher. He wants everybody to know the ins and outs of how to go to work today. A lot of the things that my old teacher would teach you was stuff that they would show you back in 1985, and the industry has changed a lot since then. Now, I am to the main part of the dent, but I'm not going to pull this yet. I'm going to move over here because that was not the first dent. Like I said, that's a secondary dent. And you know, for the depth of this dent, a lot of guys would have just went ahead and probably just filled it. I don't like using a lot of body filler. I was taught not to use a lot of body filler. This is where I'm going to use the slide hammer, even though right now it's wanting to go back in a little bit from where the metal's stretched. There we go. Notice that I didn't just go bam. You don't need to do that, especially with this newer sheet metal. Now, if this was something old, yeah, it can be testing on you.